Oh, no. Stan G. State to state, big dog heavyweight. All my people check in. Y'all already know how I'm getting down. Oh, man. Let's get up on this young thug situation with his baby mother. Everything I'm saying is allegedly and entertainment purpose, Jack. You understand, G? Young thug, young thug, young thug. You know what I'm saying? Y'all run them lights up, get me hyped up. Y'all already know I'm gonna stay piped up. But peep gang though. First thing first, shout out to all my guys in ATL and all my people in the South. Y'all already know the heart of the South. Memphis 10, Stan G, stand up. But allegedly, Young Thug, they trying to put it in a situation like Young Thug got his baby mother knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Understand G. But at the same time, they putting it out there, I'm gonna get straight to the point. They putting it out there saying that Young Thug ops could have been the person, what I'm talking about, in question for the situation. Y'all run them lights so all my people can get in the building so they can be feeling what I'm feeling. You understand, G? But most situations, when the situation go bad, it's because the bag is in a person's hand and they trying to make a situation out of no situation so they can get a bag and they won't lose a major bag at the end of most situations. That's why you see a lot of these people in the industry, girls end up leaving this earth. You understand, G, in some type of way. But at the same time, we can't knock what God got planned for us. And this is Pastor G speaking upon that from the side of me. You understand, G? The Young Thug, they got a whole lot of Atlanta players, you know, dissected the whole situation. You understand, G? So Young Thug, he really sitting in a hot seat right now because they trying to blame Young Thug for the situation, even though it could allegedly, it could be, it have nothing to do with that guy because he getting so big. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, every big player in every city always have ops and people try to knock them off focus. And what can knock you off focus the most? For the other side to win and get you discombobulated so you can slow down on handling your business. You hurt somebody that's close to their artist, so they artists can get out focus. Y'all run them lights up, get me hyped up so I can break it down, then I'm gonna bring it back around. But peep gang, Young Thug, baby mother, end up getting hit up at a bowling alley. And them Atlanta cats, they don't play no games. It's goons and goblins in Atlanta too, like all around the world. You understand, G? So, peep game though. You know what I'm saying? Child support hurt or play a pocket. And child support in certain situations, people, females will try to take you under with a child support situation. You know what I'm talking about? Try to take you for everything you got. You understand, G? So we must always keep our eyes open on any situation, especially involving DV situations. You know what I'm talking about? Though we call it in Memphis, any kind of domestic violence situation. But Young Thug, to my knowledge, Young Thug didn't was not on the scene. Oh man, y'all already know what's going on. So Young Thug went on the scene. So how could we just point the finger at Young Thug? And we don't know too much about the world. Don't know too much about his ops. So how could we put it on his ops situation? You understand, G? So this is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna watch the situation close, and we gotta get these people exactly what they want and get on the field on what it really is. You understand, G? So if you're in ATL and you hear about this situation, because we got all types of people who really trying to put their inputs on the situation. And they really don't know nothing about the situation, Jack. Understand, G. You don't understand. But look, I need everybody to run these lights up and get me hyped up so I can go ahead and give y'all the feel of what it is. And all my people can run in the building from all across the South, and we going to break everything down. You know, because they saying it happened at a bowling alley, and the shots weren't meant for her. Because she didn't really have no type of altercation. You understand, G? So, bam. So, if she ain't had no type of altercation and it was a hit in so many words, why would he have any type of beef with her to take her out the box? You understand, G? You know, and I know he done sacrificed a lot to get to the level he at. So why would he risk it all and mess his whole career up for a female that he can get 1,000 other females? Y'all already know that ain't pushing P. You understand, G? That's being phony, and you can move on, or you can move back with the situation and calm a female down. At least it's already gone and it's already out of hand. But we can't point the finger at a man and put a whole case, especially a murder case, on the person if we ain't got all the information right. That's what we got to look at about this whole situation. So, young thug girl, you know what I'm saying? RIP to her. You know what I'm talking about? RIP to her, and my condolences go out to her whole family. I'm only here to give y'all the information that's already put out in this world. And basically, they trying to say Young Thug got this girl knocked off. But at the same time, they trying to double back and say it could be his ops at the same time. How y'all feeling about the whole situation? And think about it. You know, you gotta play smart when you playing cards. You know, you gotta know when to, have your poker face on and really come to the table and come to the light, because it could be the light that's shining so bright on this big player that they trying to put him in a real messed up situation to get him thrown out, because Young Thug been sitting strong and really been on this whole nother level, and he getting to a bigger level, on a Drake type of situation. Y'all run them like something get me hyped up, man. Oh man, y'all know how I'm getting it, man. You know what I'm saying? But first thing first, they just keep it real. How many dudes out there really had thoughts of knocking a baby mother off because of a chick and she was trying to take him for everything that he had in the game? Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Think about that for a hot second. How many people you seen that got that mad and really crashed out on a level that ended up messing their whole life up because they went against the grain and knocked their baby mother off the planet Earth on some negative situation. That's not pushing P. And I don't feel like Young Thug really like had that inside him. At least they had a lot going on that we didn't know in the public eye. Y'all run them like something to get me hyped up on this situation, because you got to play smart. In any situation, you got to know exactly what you're talking about. And a lot of these people just be talking, but they really don't know what they talking about in the game. So, bam, Young Thug, baby mother, end up, getting hit up at a bowling alley. And you got to think about the people who know that she was going to be at that bowling alley. What's the real reasons that they'll go after her, and not go after somebody that's close to him, far as a dude? You understand, G? Just think about those type of situations when we down, when we talk about situations like this. You can't just be a dummy. It can be more to meet the eye. You understand, G? you know. Oh man, I see all my people coming up in this giant, big Memphis in the game. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the whole situation because it's a whole lot that's going on in this world and it's built off evil, hate. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of people who don't mess with Young Thug side, you know, they know if he got love for this woman, because I know his kids got love for this woman, why would he knock somebody off that gonna hurt his children in the long run? Run them like so get me hyped up, man. For real, man. Let's tell the truth about everything. Let's bring it to the light. Young Thug, right now, he ain't gonna come out and say too much of nothing because it'll hurt him in the long run. Any big boss players know let my lawyer handle the business so they don't have to end up getting intertwined in a situation that they ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm talking about? So this ain't the time for Young Thug to jump on the internet and lash out. Because there's a lot of people who go straight to the internet and forget that the internet only gonna make things worse. The internet never lose in no type of situation. If y'all understand what I'm saying, run them like something get me hyped up. And if you looking at me right now, y'all ain't hitting the like button, man, don't be a hater all your life, man. You can always come up, you can change in the day and move in a special type of way. You understand, G? But peep game though. Young Thug been on top of the game for so long. Now they trying to put something on him that's so strong. Reason why I feel that he got a lot of haters around, you know, and a lot of people want to see him down, like I always said. But at the same time, though, you know, I don't really get insights on their relationship. You know, their relationship probably going better than a lot of people' relationship going in this world that they, especially in this world that we live in right now. Like, come on, man. Sometimes you gotta make it make sense. You know, make it make sense in this whole situation. If you really feel like he had something to do with it, why in y'all mind did y'all feel like he got something to do with the situation? You know, Young Thug already made it to this level to the point that he's a king. He's a legend. He's a hood legend where he from. You know, if he leave today, he will be one of the biggest guys who out here who put things together on whole other type of levels like Future. You know, he can be a player like Future. Future got plenty of kids by plenty of females, and we'll never hear Future getting a female knocked off because of what? Not for money, because they bag already up there. You know, so it could be hate coming from the other side that's trying to, you know, put pain and pressure, you know, because pressure busts pipes. You understand, G? And that's what the world know. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what we vibing off of, pressure busts pipes. So people will do anything to mess a person brain up and to so they can be, you know, throwed off focus. He probably had something major going on, and a lot of people knew we had major coming up. So at the same time, he sacrificed a whole lot in his life to get to to get to the point that he at in life. Oh man, y'all know what's going on. Stan G gonna speak it to you strong. You know what I'm talking about. Before I leave all my fans and my people alone, y'all know how I get down. But just think about the whole situation. We got the bloggers instigating situations and trying to solve cases these days. These people are not just bloggers, they more police than anything. If y'all understand what I'm saying, you understand, G. You know what I'm saying? So bam, we got people who putting the business out there, but they talking in double standards. You know what I'm talking about? Talking in okay, Young Thug got her knocked off, then no, the ops got her knocked off at the same time. So we really never know what really went on behind this situation. At least we was close to these people, you know. So we'll see people from Young Thug side gonna step up to the plate and explain their side. And we're gonna see the baby mother side step up to the plate and they gonna have feelings about the situation. Since it's an open cut right now, like it's not good to point on no sides because you could be hurt somebody in a whole nother type of way and y'all don't really know what's really going on. See, and that's what's wrong with the world right now. Sometimes y'all jump the gun too quick. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? Understand G. So first thing first. Sometimes we gotta let situation play our way out. But like my dog always told me, you can speak on whatever you want to speak on. It's just the way you speak on the situation. You understand, G? So bam, Young Thug is on a whole nother level. You know what I'm talking about? And now he dealing with a whole other devil. They say the bigger you get, the more things come your way. Y'all know the famous saying. You know what I'm talking about? More money, more problems. In this situation, this is a major problem for Young Thug. So now he gotta go spend extra money to make sure that he don't get looked at funny in no type of situations. You understand, G? So he can't just come out and do an interview and it's a brand new cut. It hurt when you touch a brand new cut. And that's just what it is. Oh man, but we must pay attention to things like this that goes on in our community because we don't want to see our people end up leaving this earth for no negative situation just because somebody hated you or you hated the situation you was going through. So I can't pick a side. I just want to know how y'all really feel about the whole situation because this situation is real. Because not only he could be hurting in this situation. Her family can be hurting in this situation. But the kids, most of all, can be hurting in this situation. You understand, G? Y'all run them mics up, give me hype though, so I can spit it to y'all real and tell y'all what it is. You make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And most of all, I need everybody to share. Sharing is current. Y'all know what's going on, Jack. You feel me? But just think about the whole situation. You know what I'm talking about? Break down the numbers, like they always gonna do, and tell me what it is because out of so long they gonna look at the situation like, oh, okay, he sacrificed this, and this, and all that's gonna come out to fruition. And then it's like you blaming the player for something that's out of their hands. And that's something I hate when you try to put a man in a situation like that. You understand, G? And I'm a Memphis player. You know what I'm talking about? We push P. Before we kill a person that we got to deal with, we rather leave them alone. So we can really sit on our throne with something better on a whole nother level. Do you think Young Thug really can be messed up by the situation where he can get 15 to 20 females that look exactly like her and really take it to another level with somebody else and he can stick together on that situation. Matter of fact, I think Young Thug was dealing with somebody else. So where the hate come from? Is it because people are already hating on his success? Or they just stressed about him going to that next level, so they gonna throw smut on his name. You understand, G? See, Young Thug and Future, they getting to the level of Super Bowl status. Like in a minute, they gonna be on the level to the point they gonna be doing Super Bowl, concerts and stuff like that because the South is moving so swell, so they get to a whole another level and living like big players out here. That's why I understand when they coming with the pushing P and he got Gunna and artists like that is really bringing in real deal bags. So why would he have something to do with something that's real negative? And right now he got bags that he can be getting like really getting out situations that he didn't put out there. You understand, G? Y'all talking to a real Memphis cat who really know about a whole lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? I see if he was hurt for a bag or something like that, and he was just trying to get some attention from the game. No, no, no. Them guys is really top dogs out here. They just like if we heard Gucci did something like that, we know Gucci got a clear mind right now. And Young Thug, he ride around with people who really got his back and love him. So Paul just making himself look like a fool and do some foolish. Like I don't see that in my eyes, but allegedly anything can happen. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not saying that I'm on his side, but at the same time, we must open up our eyes. We can't be surprised about nothing. You know, they just like when people, big dogs saying stuff like, you know, if you kill me, you know what I'm talking about? Like what we say? You know what I'm talking about? If I shoot if you shoot me, you know what I'm talking about, you famous. But if I shoot you, I'm brainless. In this situation, he'll be brainless to mess up what he got going on and end up trying to put an album out or a song. It's other ways to milk the game and get fame and get the attention on you. You understand, G? Do Young Thug got a CD coming out anytime soon? I don't know. But at the same time, I know his brand been growing forever. But right now, Lil Durk, let's keep it 1,000. He kind of holding you know what I'm talking about? He kind of holding, you know what I'm saying, the crown right now of selling 100,000, more than 100,000 in a week. And we know people like Future and Young Thug, they had, the game on lock for so many years. The South still doing their thing, without a doubt. But at the same time, you got to think about it. The ball must keep rolling. So now we got a Lil Baby doing his thing on a whole nother level. So for him to keep his brand going and flowing how he got it going, he must mess with big dogs, not small fries at all. That's why I surround myself with the five great people who gonna take me to a whole nother level. You understand, G? And if you ain't trying to come up with me, you trying to take me down. And that's just how I feel about anything on the town, even a female. If a female ain't coming up with you, most times she's trying to take you down. And is that a reason to get somebody knocked out? Maybe so. It depends on how you feel. It depends on how your heart is. It depends on how you look at the situation. But at the same time, I'm just giving y'all street education about what's really going on in these streets. And we must always keep it funky and take it to the next level. We ain't living like no junkie. We getting this bag and taking this bag to a whole nother level and tripling up and flipping it. You know what I'm saying? Understand, G? It's about what you feel. You understand, G? Yeah. 100K one time this album because there's so much promotion behind this album. Like if Vaughn was still alive, Vaughn would be doing numbers right now because they bought into his lifestyle, the way he was living. His lifestyle was a movie. But every movie has an ending. And if you out here dropping bags and getting anybody knocked off, you gotta understand this. Whatever energy you put out, you must get it back. And I drill it in y'all head because I know this for a fact. Understand, G? So let's keep it real. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Is it something bigger than eyes can see? Or is just people, bloggers, throwing stuff in the air and trying to see what's gonna land? You understand? Let's keep it real. Cause we got power on all types of levels. You know what I'm saying? We can make things move, especially when you got a voice. You know what I'm saying? Understand, G. So I use my voice for positive things. Some people use their voice for negative things. But anywhere it go, negative or positive, I'm still going up no matter what. So when they say Stan G, when they look at me, it's 100,000 people talking about me because they see my way I'm going. They see the way I'm going up to the top, and I can't be stopped. No way, no how. If you ain't making moves, you dead. You understand, G? And that's the motto I live by. So I would not come up on here and say, okay, that what Young Thug had going on. Of course, everybody who making money got ops. You know what I'm talking about? From the honeycomb braids situation, from the finesse 2 time back in Memphis situation, from the Pooh Shiesty situation, the ops pop out even tougher when you get when you go into that next level in life. And y'all gotta understand that. You know what I'm talking about? It's time to use our brain and get to better things in life. You understand, G? You know, everybody ain't gotta be the same. But at the same time, everybody needs to use their brain and be smart about situations and how to speak. A lot of these bloggers can't even leave the house because they speak so reckless about situations they really don't know about. And they getting a lot of folks can't wait to catch a lot of these bloggers. Me, I'm so respectful to the game because I've been having love for the game ever since I was a young man. I can move around how I want to move around and host parties and take your brand to the next level. If you really want to take your brand to the next level, lock in with me, my friend. Oh man, Stan G, the realest, the biggest, the smartest. And I'm right now on a different type of level. I work the hardest. Millions of views about me, myself. And I can talk about me and do videos. You understand, G? A lot of people ain't in the same lane that I'm in. But I never say I'm bigger than nobody because without child, I am nobody. Without my fans, Energy Gang Global, Eggheads, what can I do without child? Everybody needs somebody. So show some love and keep it real. Stop hating on people. You know what I'm talking about? And especially stop waiting on people and turn around and hating on people. That's not healthy. Not at all. Oh man. But we do our thing at a whole nother type of level, man. Do what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to run them lights up, get me hyped up, and I'll be back. You know what I'm talking about? If we want to make a part 2 about this later on when everything unfold, man, y'all run it up for me. Y'all make sure y'all run them lights up and get me hyped up. Oh man, the biggest in the game, man. Stan G. Real talk. Big player.